Welcome back to the First Line Library. I'm Jordan, and today we're talking about books from the author Peter Heller. Today I have a list of all the fiction novels written by Peter Heller. Peter Heller mostly writes literary fiction with elements of mystery and thriller. Following the sound of words, his prose is very lyrical, giving a poetic voice to the descriptions and characters he writes. I personally love this writing style, though it can take some time to get used to, but by no means is that a hindrance to the reading experience. So with that introduction to Peter Heller and his writing style, let's jump into his books. In an attempt to not take too long on each book, I'll give a one-sentence synopsis or a review of each book. Starting with The Dog Stars. After most of the population of Earth has been killed off, a man sets out to find a random voice transmission in his 1956 Cessna airplane. Next is The Painter. An expressionist painter is on the run for killing a man who was beating a horse. Who will find him first, the police or the man's brother? Moving on with Celine, a private eye investigates the disappearance of her client's father, but at every turn, someone is trying to tie up loose ends, making finding the man more and more dangerous. For his fourth release, The River. Two friends on a kayaking adventure in northern Canada race to make it off the river as a forest fire engulfs the surrounding wilderness. Not to mention the mysterious killer lurking about. Following The River is The Guide. A fishing guide for a wealthy fishing club is thrust into solving the mystery of what goes on behind the curtains of this club after finding an escaped young girl not far from the property. Next is The Last Ranger. A Yellowstone ranger finds himself in the middle of investigating the hunting of wolves in the Lamar Valley, following the near death of a fellow ranger. And wrapping up with his latest release, Burn. Two friends wake up in the midst of a dystopian coastal Maine with nobody around and everything except for the boats burned down to the ground. Well, that covers the books by Peter Heller. Let me know if you have read any of his or if you would like to pick one up. I'd love to chat about it. If you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button. It would mean the world to me. Plus, it helps get this video out to more awesome faces just like yours. And make sure to hit that subscribe button as well for more book content. Hey, thanks for taking the time to hear what I have to say. I'll catch y'all later. God bless.